we should be good to go.
All right. Last session, some things
By the
happened.
way, Michael, you're
Mhm.
you're using the other headphones, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm using the fancy headset.
Okay.
Fanciest headset of all time.
Is it bad?
It's not bad. It doesn't. I don't know. I didn't think it sounded as good, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
haven't been
I'm
feeling
wearing
good, so
fair.
it could just be me.
Yeah, I'm wearing my fancy
Okay.
headset. Plugged directly into my computer. So last session, you learned the unfortunate truth about the fate of Elvira Gray, which is that she was killed by Mask, seemingly under her sister's control.
Devastating to my psyche.
At the same time, uh, Maze and Lady Grey arrived to have Mask arrested both for the death of Elvira Gray and the killing of the Guildmaster,
Which
who
is
was found dead outside of the house. You do not know who killed him. You are fairly certain it was not Mask.
it's very rude.
The party decided to help Mask escape, and are now seemingly fugitives from the guilds. You have destroyed your guild seals and have been told by Dirk's sister, Teresa, that you must go to the mountains.
She's coming with us though.
Oh yeah, Mask is kind of plodding along behind you all.
I
Who?
Um,
I like to imagine that how it goes is there's Mask and then there's Dirk's sister and then Dirk is sandwiched between them, bothering them both at the same time.
yeah. Um, you all had just left Sunhaven, with the knowledge that the guild is not terribly far behind you.
And also that it's
Uh,
stinky.
yes, and also that it's stinky. Um, but yes, you were heading off. Specifically, you are currently heading towards the bandit camp um, as your first kind of stop. As you head through the woods, it's somber. Uh, it's not exactly a glorious battle march. Mask is pretty dejected. Um, Teresa doesn't. Teresa's fairly quiet just in general. Um, and I think Vander is kind of read the room. Vander doesn't really know what's going on. I think he's been brought enough up to speed that he knows that like the guild are not friends currently.
The guild are foe.
Uh, but I think he sidles up to you, Garrison. It's just like, so what exactly did I miss?
Well,
I know about the Guildmaster.
okay. We learned Elvira Gray was murked by Mask, but however, Mask was under some sort of mind control by that bitch Mare. Um
Bitch
and then when we walked outside, the guildmaster steps and dead, but had the blade of one of Mask's blades. So they charged him with both. And now we refuse to hand him over because logically we know this is not his fault. Duh. And now we're running up north.
All right. Yeah, no, that makes mostly makes sense. Has she told you why we're going up north?
No, I don't remember. No, I don't recall.
Yeah, Teresa did not say. Teresa just said you're going up north.
Teresa is the Deus Ex Machina that we needed.
We're going to see Santa.
I mean, this is one of those things, pulling back the veil a little bit. This is one of the problems of having a character who can explicitly see the future. Is just like, how do I balance that with the plot?
Well, I mean, I like to imagine, as with most people who can see the future, they kind of cast the stones, but for it to go as planned, they can't really be involved.
Yeah, her involvement seems fairly minimal in most things.
I like to think that because Teresa can see the future, she kind of sees past all this shit, and so this is kind of like, to her, this is how I put it. To her, all of what's about to happen has already happened. You know?
Hmm.
She's just
I
kind of
will say, no, sorry, you can.
no. Please keep going.
I was just going to say, one thing you do know about your sister is that she is, in fact, more than willing to get involved. Because one thing you learned about her relationship with Twinblade is she is basically the reason that he was not assassinated years ago.
Yeah.
I'm raising my hand.
Yes.
I'm thinking maybe I'm thinking like she can see paths instead. So she sees like the future, but she sees different paths different people can take. Because I just recently played Fable 3, so it's like I got a basis already, but at the same time, I still don't understand how she can do it. That's just how I'm assuming she can do it. She sees two different ways how things can, or two or more different ways things can play out, like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Doctor Strange.
It's like out of all of these possibilities, only one of them can do it. It's like that. I think
This is maybe saying more than I should, but the way that I interpret, and this is kind of how it would have to work in this kind of game because I only control the NPCs. You three can do whatever the hell you want. So the way I interpret like fate and the ability to see the future is there are paths of most likely and least likely. And I think she can see the outcomes, but she can't necessarily see how you get there. But she can kind of work backwards from, like, let's say she sees Dirk standing over Jack defeated, and like Twinblade is in the background. That means that in order for that timeline to work, Twinblade needs to be alive. So like she doesn't know how else we arrive at this outcome, but she knows that at the very least this person must be alive for it to happen.
I would like to, in character, say something when we get back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I think this out of character ramble. And I think I've gotten what I want to out of my system.
Okay.
You are currently just traveling through the woods. As Teresa is just kind of leading you all to the bandit camp. So, what did you want to say?
Dirk's gonna kind of trot upwards to get to Garrison and Barry and be like, "Hey guys, I just wanted to like see. I'm gonna ask Therese about it in a second, but you remember that like little guild, little guild master, the fucking what's his name? No, none, not non.
Non. Yeah, you
Nah.
met Non. He was
The guild master's
a
little helper. The guild master really likes
yeah,
him.
he was kind of the guild master's right hand man.
Should we be more suspicious of him, or should we be more concerned about him?
I don't think he would. I think right now he's deeply hurt, so I don't suss him out at all, honestly.
Yeah, but we didn't such
I
out.
I will say he was not present.
No, he wasn't
Um,
present, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what happened to him? Where was he?
Probably at the guild, filing files or doing probably
yeah, I
updating
don't.
all the paperwork that I gave him last time I seen him. I don't know,
That's
probably doing guild stuff while the
okay, but
master was away.
I mean,
what?
I honestly don't remember the last time we actually saw that guy.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
He's
either.
kind of appeared in the background a couple times. The last time he did anything noteworthy, was he was part of the sort of the group that took care of Aegis and his kids in the wake of the attack on Silkshire.
Hi, actually, now that we bring up Aegis real quick, in character, Dirk's like, also, if the last time we saw him with Aegis and his kids, and the guildmaster is dead, and the people who are running the guild are evil, what the fuck is happening to my little dude? If they
Um,
harm my little dudes, I
Mask
promise to
is
God.
not mask. God, not mask. What's his name?
hmm?
That dude that I tackled. What is his name? He's the second hand in
Dude that I
charge.
tackled. Maze.
Maze, him. I feel like Maze would take care of him.
Yeah, but Maze is also very evil, and one of them is a necromancer.
What? Maze is on our side, I thought.
No,
I get
Maze. Well,
No,
you don't know.
Maze.
Maze tried to arrest
Yeah,
He didn't he gruntle at us, figure this out
you.
as
No.
we ran off, or was
no,
that
that
somebody else?
was Ajax, I think.
That
Yeah,
was
that was
Ajax. Okay,
Ajax.
my bad.
Yeah, no, Maze is, I think, probably compromised at this point.
Okay, yeah, fuck
Yeah.
him.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
real quick, the way that whole event played out was Maze and Lady Grey essentially accused Mask of murder.
Mhm.
Maze showed you all a vision of Mask killing Elvira, which you kind of assume is true, but obviously that leaves out
The elephant.
relevant details.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the elephant in the room.
But when you tried to reason with Maze, he just kind of brushed you off.
Okay.
So what I'm saying here is that he has what is potentially, because like let's not forget what little dude did when he raised the dead. Potentially a powerful necromancer trapped and confined in guild headquarters because his dad is devastated about his wife. I think we should be kind of concerned about that, just as a like addendum to running away.
We'll come back.
Okay. We'll handle that in due time. I suppose in due time. God damn it.
Anything else anyone wants to say on your journey, or
I go to my sister and I kind of like repeat a little bit of what I said, but I mostly just go, "Are they gonna fuck with Archibald? Like, I just need you to give it to me straight."
she closes her eyes. Wait, well, no, she doesn't. Never mind. I forgot.
I was about to say.
I I look. I had a derp moment. She is silent for a moment. Uh, before a slight smile crosses her face, and she says, "The the boys are fine."
Okay. Okay. I just need to make sure. You know, it was very important to me to make sure of that because
you care. It's one of my favorite things about you.
Aw, thanks. I was actually about to say something really depressing, but now I don't want to say it. Talon, I have a question.
Mm.
So, like, out of like genuine curiosity, I know you can see the future, and I know you won't tell me. And I'm not even gonna look at your face, so you can't even you can make whatever facial expression you want, okay? But like,
Mhm.
do I? What is what? Why does Jack want me alive so bad? I don't understand. It's not like he actually likes me. I don't even think he's capable of feeling kin. Uh, uh, I don't know, like positive towards other people in any way that's not like a he gains something.
Mm.
I think Jack fucks. But
He she is thinking about it. Um she sighs and says, I could tell you, but I'm not sure you really want to know.
Like I feel like I want to know because I feel like what I think it is would be worse than what it actually is, but there's a chance that what I think it is the truth. I
What?
just I don't know, like he swaps bodies a lot, right? What if he
Mm-hmm.
wants to take me? What if this whole time he's just been trying to create this perfect vessel that he can use for forever or something? I don't think I'm that special. I'm just
He does not say a word.
fuck.
Um,
Talon,
After a sort of long pause, she says, Jack is trying to accomplish a few things, but you are correct. Jack needs a host.
if I kill myself, he's just gonna do it again, though, right? He would just redo this to some other kid. It would be pretty selfish for me to kill myself then, I think.
A lot of people would be very upset if you took that course of action,
I know.
but
Part of me feels like it'd be for the greater good.
I will say it would be foolish to assume that Jack only has one option.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. I wish I was never born.
The world would be a much darker place if that were the case.
Is this going to be It's a Wonderful Life episode?
No.
Talon, Talon, I don't think
every
it's.
every sitcom does one.
Yeah, that's true. Is this a sitcom?
I don't feel like this is a sitcom.
Jerry Seinfeld walks out of the woods and is immediately shot by Vander.
About these other men.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
He gets up, what's with all that? And then Vander just shoots his head off.
and he's like, I didn't like the way he was speaking.
Yeah.
Dirk kind of like puts his head up and he's like, Talon, I don't think it would be a much different place without me. I don't do much. I everyone around me dies. Except for people who are apparently chosen. They don't die. Talon,
She looks in your direction, despite I'm not gonna clarify this every time she does this,
despite
but
being
despite
very
having no
blind.
eyes, she looks at you and says, if you were not you, then Archibald would have died when those wasps attacked.
That's true. This is some cosmic fuckery. You know this, right? This is to be some kind the worst cosmic joke ever played.
Fate does have a funny way of doing things.
Yeah. My moth friend, out of curiosity, since I have you here and I don't usually, you're really smart, by the way. Does being smart come with like seeing the future, or are you just like separately smart and able to see the future?
I like to imagine I have had to work quite hard to get as good of a grip on things as I do.
I'm proud of you. It's pretty good.
Thank you.
You know about the moth, right?
Um, she kind of ponders for a moment. You see her, she just kind of goes, I am aware that you have a patron deity. I know very little about it.
Talon, I'm a warlock, right?
Yes.
I I don't remember making a deal with anybody.
Sometimes, with pacts of that nature, someone else makes the pact for
Huh. Mom, right?
you. Mhm.
I guess the stars really had to align for Jack to get me to be so perfect. I like to imagine, by the way, that while this is happening, he's at this point climbed on top of his dog and is laying
Yeah,
therapy style.
yeah, like a
Well,
therapy catch.
yeah.
Um, Teresa chuckles and says, I think there's one thing you haven't considered about Jack.
What's up?
You might not have been a stroke of luck.
That's true.
You might actually have been a significant irritant.
Irritant?
Like a hemorrhoid?
Yeah, like a hemorrhoid.
She sighs and she says, I'm probably saying too much. But
Well, no, keep going.
imagine you were an immortal being
Uh huh.
plotting a means of continuing your life indefinitely.
Yeah.
And the one thing you need, the one thing you want,
Uh huh.
ends up being, and I say this from a place of love, you.
That is some kind of. I like to imagine Dirk just starts like he's like crying a little bit, but he's like laughing even more. He's like, "That's got to be some cosmic joke, huh?"
He needs to make you hateful.
I
That's
am.
not an easy task.
I mean, I do feel a lot of times like I just hate things, but it's more about hating things that are hurting the average person. And if I let hate consume me, I couldn't help the average person, so I can't do that. As much as
Come to the dark side.
ah,
Yeah,
We have cookies.
he kind of like looks at Teresa and he's like, I sometimes feel like when I hate, I feel stronger, but I don't feel better.
that is, I think, the nature of it.
I don't know.
Jack's power is fleeting and ephemeral.
Effeminate.
Ephemeral. a
Effeminate.
little, a little effeminate. Technically speaking, I don't think Jack has a gender.
Yeah,
If we're being technical,
I'm gonna start calling them Jack o' Lantern
um,
just to be as gender neutral as possible.
well, Jack is a gender neutral name.
Oh yes, but Dirk likes pissing Jack off.
This is fair. um, she chuckles wryly and says, "Maybe that is one way you and Jack are alike."
Yeah. Ooh, do you think when Jack is in a girl's body, I should call him Jill?
Jesus.
Dirk, the top 10 rage baiter of Jack of all time.
He does not answer because you realize that you have arrived at the bandit camp. And as you do, you actually see 3 figures.
Oh dear.
You see Nan.
Well, hold on a minute.
The only reason Nad's here is because we reminded Michael that he exists.
No, he was always going to be here.
I was gonna say the reason I asked about him is because I was scrolling through people. I saw Non had a figurine, and I was like, he's more important than we think he is.
Yeah, you see him. You see him, and standing behind him are John and Archibald.
Dirk jumps off of his dog and he runs up to the children's and he kind of like just hugs them. And he's like, "Oh, okay, you're good. You're good. You're okay. Everything's okay. We're okay." How did they get here?
John doesn't really say anything. Archibald does hug you tight. It's good to see you, Dirk.
You too, buddy.
In answering your question, Nan says, "I brought them here."
How'd you get here so fast?
I was informed that I would need to be here by someone the guildmaster had told me to trust. And he looks at your sister.
Oh. Oh, thank God.
Who is this god that you speak of?
Yeah.
Any god, all of the god. There's so many of them. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Dirk looks at Non and just goes, "Do you know?"
I am quite familiar with the situation, yes.
Okay.
How familiar? How familiar?
He grimaces and says, "I've seen the body."
Okay.
They're blaming Mask. You know it wasn't him, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad that you made it out. No, continue.
He says, "The guildmaster has been suspicious for a while. So when your sister informed me of what was going to happen, it was not impossible to
me." Yeah. How are Ajax and Lightning and how are they?
I believe they will be okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Everything is good. Everything is fine. Everything is as good as it can be.
John clears his throat and says, "Well, not entirely."
Oh God.
Our father is missing. He has been for a bit.
We have like 2 options and neither of them are my favorite.
Well, actually, that brings us to why we agreed to come here. John looks at your sister and says, "She told us she knew where he was."
Dirk does that. You know when like in a horror movie when you turn around real slow?
Mm-hmm.
He does that and looks at his sister and just like holds his hands up. He's like, "You could have filled us in on the way here, man. Filled us in on the way here." Look, I'm gonna be honest. If it's gonna be like an hour betwixt when we find the information out, you just tell us. You don't always have to be the most mysterious person in the room. Sometimes you can be polite.
Look, I'm thinking about a lot of things at any given time. Cut me some slack.
Of course. I will, because we're best friends.
She does say, but yes, now that you are all here, Aegis has recused himself. He's moved up into the mountains for reasons yet unclear.
Is it perhaps? I'm not gonna say it out loud, but we all know what I'm thinking, right? I feel like saying it out loud makes it worse.
Okay.
You need to find him.
I'm sorry, my
He
cat's.
is one of the only people who can salvage this situation.
I don't feel bad bothering him.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna feel bad bothering him.
It is your It is your task, your quest, as it were, to convince him to help you.
I just realized we're never getting paid again. Do you think Questbuy Rat is still on our side?
Don't worry,
In
Pinkies. I am
in the
loaded
back,
enough for both of
out
us.
of the corner of your eye, you notice a new structure on the side of the bandit camp.
I
You see Smash and Grab. Was it Smash and Grab?
yeah, it
Hold
was
on.
smash and grab.
It was Smash
Yep,
and Grab.
it was
And
The two bandit mages walking out of the quest by with arms full of random crap. And they wave.
Hey.
can I walk into the Questbuy?
You're in the middle of a conversation, but
Fuck, I'll wait until the conversation's over and then I walk into the Questbuy. Do you think Questbuy Rat is Jack of Blades? He's just following us everywhere.
That would be the cruelest. That would be the cruelest and most out of nowhere plot twists.
It would be
However,
because my
I
favorite
thought it for
character
a
is
while.
Questbuy Rat. I love him.
it would be funny for me to do that because one of the first RPGs I ever played was a D&D game, the name of which I can no longer remember. But the plot twist in that game was in fact that the merchant was the villain. The like merchant turned out to be like the ancient demon lord in disguise.
He was just like, I like to pass my time by selling random shit.
Well, he like disappears halfway through the game, and is like replaced by some other NPC, and then at the end of the game, it's revealed that like, aha, I was just observing you.
How silly.
I
love Questbuy
It's
Rat.
admittedly it's not that good of a plot twist because it doesn't make a lot of sense, but still.
What would make a crazy plot twist is the Guildmaster is Jack of Blades still, and he faked his death
Yeah.
to move unseen.
The pool of blood surrounding the Guildmaster's body leads you to believe that was not a bluff.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hey, we've all seen what ketchup can do.
I don't even think we have ketchup in this world.
Yeah, I don't know if ketchup exists. That might not.
Is there tomatoes?
Yeah.
Then
Maybe if you
ketchup
brush them
exists.
up enough.
You could invent ketchup.
You know what? My personal headcanon, Garrison has already invented ketchup, and that's why his bar does so well.
You know what? Yeah, Garrison invented French fries. Is the thing. French fries and ketchup.
French fries and ketchup collectively.
Yes.
And that is why their tavern is just accepted. Your sister sees you eyeballing the Questbuy and says, I've said all I need to say for now. If you want to go equip yourselves for the mountain journey, go ahead.
I would like to say that if you disappear before I get back, I will be very upset until the next time I see you.
I will wait.
Thank you. And he like runs very quickly into the Questbuy, kind of still looking back over his shoulder to make sure that
Yep.
Maggie does not disappear.
Yeah, to make sure. As soon as you blink, she's gone.
He pulls
You
up
run
Batman.
in. Yeah, you run in through the doors. Ding ding. And the Questbuy Rat looks up from the register and is like, "Oh hi."
Hey, are you still friendly?
Why wouldn't I be?
Um, Mages.
Mages?
No, whatever the fuck his
What?
name is. Fuckwad that killed my friend. They killed
Maze.
him.
Well, I shouldn't say. I shouldn't have said. Yeah, I'm aware. I don't care.
You're some kind of cosmic being, aren't you?
I'll
Perfect
never
speaker on.
tell.
Are you my uncle?
No. No, I don't know why I said it that way. No.
No, I'm your daddy.
Dirk just kind of like sighs a bit and goes, "If Mace comes to buy things from you, will you put some chaser chicken eggs in them so that he has to be sad?"
You should have threw one at him when we were leaving.
I
That's a
should
fair
have.
point.
However, I knew that we were gonna leave behind Ajax, and they were gonna make Ajax deal with it.
Yeah, it's a fair.
Saving my eggs. Pause.
He, the Questbuy Rat says, we have temporarily closed that branch, actually.
Why?
My ass, you teleport wherever you need to be.
I always figured it was like some like cosmic level fuckery where you could be in multiple locations at once. Wait, pause. Why did you close the branch at the guild?
Oh, because you're not there.
Are you being serious?
I've said to.
Dirk's just like, what? Questbuy Rat's location is dependent on me specifically. Am I your top 10
No,
buyer?
not you specifically. Don't inflate your ego so much.
You Questbuy Rat. Is it because me and Garrison and Barry are here now? I have a question for you. I
Maybe.
have a question for you, Questbuy Rat. If the guild does the guild know that you just follow us around?
The guild knows about as much about our business as anyone does, which is to say, they know nothing. We appeared one day and asserted ourselves, as is tradition.
You know what? Fair enough. Hey, how's that egg that you traded me for doing?
Oh, actually, it's going quite well.
Huh.
And he cups his hands over his mouth and shouts, "Zaddy!" And descending from a little sort of nest you did not notice in the ceiling, is a tiny beholder.
Oh, little guy. Did you wait already to pick it?
It's wearing a singular lensed glasses, which is not a statement that makes a lot of sense, but just roll with it.
Okay.
A one lens pair of glasses, and it kind of adjusts them as it looks at you and says, "Oh God, I need to remember the voice." Oh no, it's just gonna have a tiny squeaky voice.
I believe in you.
No, that's the voice. Hi.
Hi there, little guy. Questbuy Rat, this is the best thing you've ever done for humanity.
I would say keeping you all alive is also a decent investment, but whatever floats your goat.
Wait, are we an investment?
All heroes are an investment. It's
But
kind of the
why?
only way I stay open.
Shit.
But why do you follow us?
With a bigger investment.
That's true, yeah.
He walks over and he pats you on the head.
What?
And says, "If I told you that, then it'd be no fun."
I hate you a little bit right now. Okay.
But I'll tell you what. When all of this is over, I'll explain.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna die?
You
before
have my word.
Am I gonna die before this is over?
Oh, that wouldn't matter.
What do you mean that wouldn't matter? Are you
Explain at
God?
the end.
Oh my god. Are you gonna die? I feel like you're lying to me. I feel like you're gonna loophole the fuck out of me.
He puts his hand over where his heart would be if he had a heart, you're not sure. And he says, "I swear that when your journey concludes, I will answer at least one question entirely truthfully."
Okay. I can accept this. I'm going to buy 2 jars of bees now.
Excellent, excellent. He takes out 2 jars of bees as if he already had them ready.
Perfect. And I have another question just as a follow up. You did go into
Mhm.
that place and clear out the fairies, right?
Yes.
Okay. I still have 5 fairy jars. What would these be good for?
Mm. Hold on to it.
Okay. I'll do that then. Also, I have a secondary thing that I want, other than these 2 jars of bees.
Mm-hmm.
I would like 3 packs of mockingbird gum.
Excellent, excellent. He rings you up with those.
Alright, so that's 2.
Do you two want anything? He shouts at Barry and Garrison.
I'm looking.
I was just looking at it. There's so many.
Yeah.
I was going through them slowly.
That reminds me. He sets 3 bags of gold down on the counter for you.
Huh?
Okay.
And he says, "Well, since you won't be receiving payment from the guild, I took it upon myself to acquire your wages for you.
You stole money
Oh,
from the guild.
Legally, I assure you.
I believe you so much. How much is in that bag, man?
Each of you gets 3,000.
Dang.
Alrighty
You
then.
really want us to prep, huh? Okay, hold on. Hold on, actually, wait.
okay.
I'm gonna get 2 haunted dolls, by the way.
Can I sell you my half plate?
Hold on, I'm gonna
I
make it.
suppose. I'll trade you a healing potion for it. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect with me.
All right. 2 haunted dolls, by the way.
2 haunted dolls.
Planning on dying. I see.
Yeah, I've got a plan here. Trust me. Okay.
I'm not entirely sure if those work if you kill yourself, but I suppose you'll cross that bridge when you jump off it.
You get me. I'm gonna be adding stuff to my cart. Don't you worry, Pookie.
Actually, I would like to purchase some E-bombs.
Yeah.
Good. You've learned from observing Barry the usefulness of the E-bomb.
2
Yeah, let me get.
You're probably going to want to look at another one of the items because I plan on buying a couple of these, and I think you're going to have to nerf something because there's information that is not actually listed.
I have it open now, so if you wanna.
The Fool's Football.
Fool's
This
football.
plain-looking football can be thrown at a target who will feel compelled to catch it. If they succeed, everyone within 15 feet of them will be compelled to tackle them, regardless of affiliation.
I was literally just looking at that.
What number is
But
it?
you
25.
25. But you do not have like any kind of save for it, or roll for it, or anything like that.
I think it's an athletics roll.
Well, yeah, it would be. Let me think for a moment. Just give me a second.
I'm probably gonna get like 2 packs of ghost pearls.
I mean, yeah, that one doesn't necessarily the target. I guess I'll add that. Target.
Hold on, I gotta do some calculating here.
And I'm not trying to tell you how to make your magical items, but I personally, having it be a football, I wouldn't have anyone, who happens to be near them will be compelled to tackle them. I would have it as allies.
Well, I think the point is that everybody would do it.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's the case, then let's say one of you were close to the target, and I threw the football at someone, you would feel compelled to tackle this person.
Let me. You know what? I'm gonna keep the everyone thing, but what I will do is I will add everyone who fails a wisdom check. Because that honestly should have been. Yeah, that should have been added in there.
2 even.
Should it be? You know what? No, I will make it allies because I think that makes it slightly more useful.
Okay.
And I just remember.
Again, actually, no. I'm gonna stand my ground.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
I'm gonna keep it as everyone.
You do what you do.
I'm gonna keep it as everyone because this is a fairly cheap item.
Hey, DM, can you lower the price of the flaming poisoning raging sword of doom?
You check on that. All right, yeah. You know what? Actually, yeah, that's a little too pricey. Let me fix that for you.
Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that.
All right.
You fucking bastard!
I just scrolled all the way down.
You fucking bastard! You bastard of epic proportions!
What did he do? He raised it?
No, he put it to $59.99. $59.99.
I dropped it by exactly 1 gold.
I can't
I just
edit
noticed
it.
I can enchant my weapon.
Yeah.
DM, this is
so the enchant. What does that say? Enchantment department, upgrade weapon to +2. Is that +2 damage or +2 to hit?
It's both.
Oh, cute.
It just turns your weapon into a +2 weapon. So yeah, it would be +2 to both attack and. No, I'm not making it 5,000.
Dirk looks at
real quick, I'm gonna drop. I would love for you guys to listen to the D&D podcast, The Adventure Zone, but I'm gonna spoil one thing. So the Flaming Raging Poisoning Sword of Doom is an item in the first season's campaign, and it's clearly a joke, as it is here, where you're never going to be able to afford that in years. But one of the other items, and I'm only telling you this because I have decided that Questbuy Rat is immune to its effects. I'm just going to spoil that for you now.
I should get
is, where is it? The Slicer of Tapir Weir Isles is another item we sell, which is, this item is useless, but with a good enough sales pitch, you can convince anyone of its value and get them to trade their most valuable possession for it.
What is it?
It's a 900 gold item that basically says it's utterly useless, but if you are persuasive enough, you can convince anyone to trade it for their most valuable possession.
Ooh, we should do
So
that.
in the adventure zone, one of them buys that and then uses it to convince the merchant to give them the flaming, raging, poisoning sword of doom.
Hey, real quick, where is that on this list?
I just told you it will not work.
You
There's actually a sign above it that says will not work on the premises.
I still want it.
Hold on, let me find it again. It's 900 gold. Yeah, it's number 88, Slicer of Tapir Weir Isles.
Okay, I buy one.
I think the joke is that it's essentially one of those like knives that people go door to door selling.
Yeah.
I think
please.
that's the joke.
Slicer of fuckery.
Okay.
Now,
Can I?
go ahead.
You first. No, you first.
A child of mine, the lovely item, located at 128. Is that a one-time use?
Let me check. Simple red nose. Yes. I should add that. Works, but once.
Plus 900
Then
plus 2
vanishes.
equals.
Let me read the. I think that yes, you may not wish for someone's death. You may not wish for love. Most importantly, any and all wishes granted by the clown nose will be resolved in what the DM sees the funniest way possible. Yes.
Can I buy more chaser chicken eggs?
No. You have been forbidden.
No.
Okay, I'm buying a clown nose.
Oh boy. Hold on.
I'm upgrading my.
I've thought of, before you
yeah.
buy it, I've thought of one addendum that should have been added. You may not wish for someone's death or life.
Okay.
That is the only addendum I am making.
That is perfectly fine. I'm still buying the clown nose.
That's fine.
I'm gonna upgrade my crossbow and my sword to +2.
All right.
They're on +1 already.
DM, I'm about to send in chat what I'm buying. I want you to know Dirk's holding all of this stuff in his hand, sets it down and goes, and voila. I have no more money.
Slicer of fucker. Good, excellent.
Slicer of fucker. So you get me.
I don't remember what the cowbell does.
It summons a demonic bull.
Oh, of course.
It's a chaser chicken, but bigger.
Yeah. The cow is hostile to enemies first, but its loyalty is flimsy at that.
I have a stupid question. Ability check. Is that the strength, dexterity, and constitution stuff at the top of the paper?
Yeah.
So none of this
cool.
is like
I'm getting one of those.
So none of this is like real stuff that would be in D&D Beyond. So I kind of just have to. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to add it in custom. Apologies.
I don't want to do this. I'm gonna do. Wait.
Always
it in
just
other
like make a note
possessions.
document or something and put them in there if that's.
You can put it in other possessions if it's that deep, or not that deep. You know what I mean. Copy text. Paste. I still have a haunted doll, so I have 3 haunted dolls now.
Jesus Christ.
I have
Dirk is trying to obtain 9 lives.
Dirk has 9 lives. All right, Ghost Pearls. So he's got 3 Ghost Pearl sets. No, he bought 2 Ghost Pearls. He still has a set of Ghost Pearls. Yeah, that's 3 Ghost Pearls, and then total of 9. Alright, 1 slicer fucker. I'm leaving 1 slicer fucker
I'm really
900.
curious what you're going to do with that.
Okay, now I am going to upgrade Bitch Slap to a +3.
Excellent.
And I am going to use my nose.
Okay.
And my wish is very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna wish for enough money to buy whatever I want when I want.
I see.
You're going to wish for the sword.
Wish for as much money as you need to buy whatever it is.
I think Dirk's down to 1 chaser chicken egg.
That is my wish. For enough money in my coin purse to buy whatever it is that I wish to buy.
Okay. Do you guys want to
Let
see?
me first and foremost read the actual spell wish, because that is technically what it is.
Me when.
Yes, so with the wish spell, because there are actually rules for the wish spell. You can create one object of up to 25,000 GP in value. Well, no, it does. So I think what you're trying to do is you might be able to achieve something beyond the scope of the above examples. State your wish to the GM as precisely as possible.
So I mean, basically, if I want to buy an arrow for 1 gold piece, I reach into my bag and there's 1 gold piece in there.
Do not spend it on 1 gold piece.
No, I'm saying if I want it, I mean this will be, the wish spell, I can only use it once, but that doesn't mean that my pouch can only be used once. This is my wish spell is to have as much money in my pouch that I need to buy what I want whenever I want it. So this is an ongoing thing.
Add as many times as I want it, and you should be good.
Okay, so one more time, the wording of your spell was.
I want enough money in my pouch whenever I want it, as many times as I need it, to buy whatever I want whenever I want it. So if I'm not buying anything, I have no money in my pouch.
He's trying to find the infinite money glitch.
If someone tries to rob me, they ain't getting shit.
Because they're
what? You hear a voice in your head say, "Your wish is granted, honk honk," and then the nose disappears.
Okay.
I think you should test it on buying that sword, man. I I really fucking think you should. Have you seen it? Look at those stats. Plus 20 melee damage. You should do it.
I mean, you gotta test it.
Yeah, you gotta test
Yeah,
it.
what the
why not?
fuck? Let's give it a shot. I want to try to buy the flaming raging sword of doom.
All right, pony up.
Reach into my bag.
You reach into your bag. What you find is not gold coin.
What? Oh no. It's USD, isn't it?
What you find is, hold on, I'm getting a picture.
This is so mean.
Look, I made it very clear. It will do it in the funniest way it can think of possible.
You gotta word it so. Oh, you should have said coins.
What you find in your bag are a bunch of paper bills in a language you do not recognize.
Okay.
Where the fuck is
Questbuy
this?
Rat should still take that.
Yeah, Questbuy Rat is like an undying weird god. Just hand it to Questbuy Rat.
You hand them to Questbuy Rat?
Yep.
Okay. He looks at it and says, the ruple's actually really down right now.
Well, hold on, because it should be enough.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's down. I handed you enough.
It's enough.
Listen, under normal circumstances, but with the exchange rates as they are, this is only about half as much.
Well, hold on, because it's enough.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's enough. DM, you can't. It's enough.
Yeah, it would be enough if the economy were doing well.
Well, then the magic should have done it correctly, because it should always be enough. Even if the economy's shitty, it should be enough, no?
Mm-hmm.
Look, if I were your comrade instead of your friend... But unfortunately, this money just ain't worth as much.
Questbuy Rat, you make me feel sadness. You don't even want to do it for the bit?
I'm not giving you the rating. So, essentially what this boils down to...
is the DM does not want us to have that shit.
What this boils down to is you will have half as much as you want.
But it should always be enough. You've tricked us.
Okay, so I reach in and take out the other half.
Yeah, just you're gonna buy two.
Questbuy Rat looks at you.
What is that?
He squints. He squints real hard. Says, "You've played a good game." You've played a good game. I'll make you a deal.
Oh?
I'll give you the sword. But I want the bag.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'd rather keep the bag. You can keep the sword.
Dude, wait, nobody else is going to accept ruples. There's no one else that's gonna accept ruples.
Is it always going to be rubles?
Yes, it's always gonna
It's
be
always
ruples.
gonna be ruples.
It's always gonna be ruples. Infinite ruples.
Fine, I'll take the sword.
Look, you've played a good game. I can't let you have a bag of infinite money.
The DM had to weigh his option. He was like, do I let him keep this bag of infinite money, or do I give him the flaming, poisoning, raging sword of doom?
Yes, fine. He gives you the sword. He unlocks the 7 different locks on this bulletproof glass case. And hands you the flaming, poisoning, raging sword of doom.
Okay.
A sword with a gigantic blade.
And he takes the magical ruble pouch. He hands you an identical pouch.
Lacking the rubles.
Yeah, lacking the rubles.
I feel like this could be a more infinite money glitch in which we just keep trading a bag with infinite rubles for flaming, poisoning, raging sword of doom. You just keep buying the clown nose.
I think there was only the one clown.
Oh no.
For now, it says out of stock. You don't know when they'll get more.
When the DM figures out how to make that not allowed.
Look, I knew. Let me be clear. I knew that someone was going to try and use it for some bullshit. There was no way of predicting what bullshit it was going to be used for.
So you tried to make the flaming sword unreachable, but trust.
I put it there specifically because I assumed at some point or another one of you would figure out a way.
I steal it from Questbuy Rat. You think I could have just stolen
So
it?
yes, Father, you are now in possession of the flaming, poisoning, raging sword of doom.
Okay.
Technically, it does not have a listed damage die.
It just deals extra 20 melee damage.
So I think.
I mean, I would have to assume from the sound of it,
Yeah.
I would have to assume that it's a great sword.
Yeah, that sounds. Let me look up D&D great swords.
And I'm gonna be honest, if I'm looking at it right here with all it's saying, this looks like a +3. If it deals an extra 20 melee damage, it's got to be at least a +3. It's got to be like at least a +2.
Yeah, that works. It does 2d6 for normal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Strength-based weapon. The 20 damage is the poisoning and the flaming part.
Okay. So what is it, like half and half?
Yeah, we're gonna say it's half poison, half fire.
Okay.
Imagine being
So it's
poisoned.
10 poison, 10 fire.
Imagine being poisoned and then also on fire.
I do also want to point out the episode where they managed to acquire the flaming, raging, poisoning sword of doom. It's the wizard who does it, and he immediately declares that he's going to go put it up on the wall in his bedroom rather than give it to the fighter.
I think I would be livid. But I would have to.
It's okay. He does eventually give it to the fighter.
Eventually, he's like, I will begrudgingly let you hold it.
He says he can borrow it. You can borrow it, but I'm going to need it back. And then it becomes a running joke in all the live shows, because the way they did the campaign, after it ended, whenever they did live shows, they would do little mini arcs of that series. And it became a running joke of the DM threatening to take it away.
I should get better
Just like,
armor.
You want better armor?
Well, I only have 81 gold, so I can't do it right now. But I have the same base level leather armor that has not added at all to my AC this entire time.
Yeah.
I'll buy you one if you need one.
I would use that, yeah. Well, here's the thing about rogues is like their armor sets, like the armor that they can use is so shit anyway.
Yeah.
So you have to like either upgrade an existing armor or find a super special armor, because otherwise you're fucked. And we just haven't found any rogue armor.
Mm.
And when you go to armory shops, it's usually like metal and other such
Hmm.
things that I can't wear. What's your?
So is there anything else y'all want now that you have successfully extorted me?
I don't think this was extortion.
Nope.
Um, Questbuy Rat.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yes.
He
He says
pulls.
as he counts rubles.
He pulls out the bottle of like the Jacko Blades wine and just goes, "Who the fuck made this? Why would they name it after him?"
I mean, to be fair, he's normally Jack is more of a historical figure.
Okay, but he's like alive and evil.
Well, he puts on a monocle and he leans into the bottle and he says, "Well, this bottle's about 150 years old.
Hmm. So you mean the stuff inside's pretty good, huh?
Probably."
Hmm. Good to know.
Good to
I,
me.
I'm
I'll chug it, I swear.
no. Dirk puts it in his bag and he's like, "No, I'm saving it for when we kill him. I'm gonna drink it over his grave."
Boy.
Remember, it is best served with a garnish of razor blades.
Ooh. Pause. What? Where the
Yeah,
fuck do
no,
you?
that's the per. You line them around the shot glass
How do you drink it?
with
Carefully.
great,
Great.
yeah, either carefully or with incredible pain.
What do the razor blades even add to the flavor?
He shrugs.
I'm not doing that. I'll put my own knife in there. How about that?
Look, for once I actually have no role in this, and that's true. I added that beverage as a reference because in Fable 2, somebody mentions there being a cocktail called the Jack of Blades that is best served with razor blades. So that's actually not my joke.
I I need to play Fable.
Yes, you do. You really do.
Okay.
Maybe
So
wait until
yeah,
maybe
I
maybe
will.
wait until we're done with this.
I will. I will. I
Yeah,
will.
that is true.
So as of right now, I'm gonna read out my inventory to the class. I have the elixir of health. I have arrows. I have arrows again. I have a short bow that I have not used whatsoever at all, and I have a short sword.
Yeah,
All of which are irrelevant. I still have my ball
yeah.
bearings, candles, clothes, daggers, another leather that would do nothing for me at all, string. And then in my little stuff, I have a pet rat, thing that nobody needs to know about. One jack of wine, that's actually what I'm going to call it. And
Yeah,
I put in parentheses 150 years old.
yeah.
All right. I have 3 mockingbird gum for a total of 15 uses. I have 3 haunted dolls. I have 2 jars of bees. I have 2 Jarro bee. 3 ghost pearls for a total of 9 ghost pearls. 1 slicer oh fucker 900 is what I'm calling it. 1 demonic cowbell. 1 fool's football. And 1 chaser chicken egg.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm fully prepared.
All right. Is everyone satisfied with their purchases and acquiring?
Yes, very much.
You know what I've
Yeah.
never You know what I've never bought up to this point?
You sound dejected, Father.
I really wanted the coin purse, but
Look, I couldn't, in good conscience. Would you, as a DM, allow one of your players to have that?
I would have done my own stipulation on it, but probably.
What would the stipulation
Look,
be?
maybe I'll add it back to the shop as a purchasable bag of unlimited rubles.
Yeah, you can buy it for 2 coins because it's useless.
Yeah. It's a bag of unlimited money, the value of which is constantly fluctuating.
I mean, it's a wish spell. I mean, this is not a cheap thing. You know, this is this is not something that you
Well, in all
you can
fairness,
do.
you spent 5,000 gold on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a decent amount of money, but the wish spell. Hold on, what is the wish spell?
Isn't it like a level 9 spell?
Yeah, it's a level 9 spell. It's a level 9 spell that, just for the record, let's see. The stress of casting the spell will produce base effects. You take 1d10 of necrotic damage per level of the spell. Your strength drops to 3 if it isn't 3 or lower already for 2d4 days. For each of those days you spend resting, your remaining recovery. Yeah, it basically, normally a wish spell would royally fuck you up.
I feel like this is my personal opinion, just because I think having the flaming, poisoning, raging sword of doom would be really helpful late game. I think that it was worth it, but I also know that you really wanted the bag, and so I'm sorry.
Look, I'm sorry I had to deny you the magic money bag, but in order to protect the sanctity of the game, I could not allow you to possess that power.
Could you allow me to possess that power?
It's also worth noting that according to the rules as written, you should not have been able to use it to make a magic item. Because it specifically says you can create one object of up to 25,000 gold in value that isn't a magic item.
Technically, I didn't make a magic item. I just wished for enough money in my coin purse to buy whatever I wanted. I didn't say to make the coin purse a magical item. It can be any coin purse. I can buy a new coin purse tomorrow, and it will still be my coin purse, and it will still have to follow those rules. So technically, I didn't make an item. I made a wish.
You made yours. Hold on, pause. He made himself a magical item.
Pretty much,
See,
yeah.
I feel like even more so than. Okay.
I just gave my. I would have given myself the ability to have the money.
You said, I give myself capitalism.
Look, I'm sorry. I made my call.
Okay.
I stand by it.
I'm not trying to, win the case here. I'm just, simply stating. You said that you can't make a magical item. I didn't try to make a magical item. I simply said that I want enough money to buy whatever I want whenever I want it.
I couldn't really think of a way that would work in universe without it being a magic item.
Right.
But yes, you are now in possession of a stupid, crazy, ridiculous sword.
Are you so proud of us, DM?
Yes, I'm very proud.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone would like to buy? Or are we good?
I want a sword.
I'm good.
I don't have money.
I was gonna say, I would assume at this point you are all sorted.
Don't say that to Garrison. You know Garrison's
top
10 money. How much money you got, Garrison?
After everything that I buy, I have 11,000. 1100,000. That's like, it's one decimal. Is that a decimal? That's a comma.
Yeah. Also, it's worth noting there is only one flaming, poisoning, raging sword of doom. There are not more.
That's hateful and biphobic.
Wait, how the fuck?
I don't buy anything because I keep forgetting Questbuy exists, and even then, I never look at it. So I just save up a lot of money, and then because I want to mostly upgrade my weapons, but I thought the only way to upgrade my weapons was at the blacksmith, who is currently out of commission at the moment.
What do you
I
mean?
didn't
At
know
the
you can
moment?
do it on Questbuy, so I was just saving up.
I would strongly recommend you look into some of the enchanting options.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
for
I know.
what?
I was looking at those. I'll deal with it
That's a
later.
lot of money.
It's a lot of money, I told y'all.
I can feel Pav wanting to melt into the floor.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
the
just
amount
looking
that
at
I
that
had was
number.
actually this before I started buying and upgrading everything.
I mean, yeah. Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Aren't you so happy with how this has turned out?
Questbuy Rat is just like, hey, would you like to make a charitable donation of 11,000 gold?
I have not looked into your pockets at all.
Totally, I have no way of knowing the exact amount of money that you currently have.
I like push him away, like fuck off, dude.
Garrison,
Hmm.
can you buy me Can you buy me chaser chicken eggs?
I
No
knew,
more,
I knew that was coming.
no more chicken
We could
eggs.
leave the store, actually.
I like.
No more.
I want everybody to imagine a small snot-nosed child asking for Robux.
Yeah.
I'm not above kicking children.
Even your own children?
Yeah.
I'm your disaster, okay? You created
Jesus
this.
fucking Christ.
You created this monster.
Who created
Garrison.
who?
You created this monster.
I didn't.
You did.
No, you came like that. I promise you did.
No.
Can I make a suggestion? I don't normally do this.
Go ahead.
But can I make a suggestion? Maybe Garrison buy the Chard's ukulele.
The charge ukulele. Okay, hold on. Let me find that.
It's
Look at it.
number 125.
It's all the way at the bottom.
I think that could be very fun, especially when you're doing ranged. Of just shooting somebody and then just having it arc electricity.
You know what? That would be really funny.
Holy
I'm
shit.
just saying that could be amusing.
Garrison spends money alert.
I was just spending money.
You've never spent money.
Wiener?
Oh! To my face?
Yeah, sure, I'll grab that.
If I hadn't said there was only one clown nose, Garrison could buy 2 clown noses.
Yeah, I could. I really could. I could have bought 3, honestly, if I would have not spent earlier.
Garrison's
yeah, I'll take this. Give me. What is it? Charge ukulele.
Garrison single-handedly holds up the entire economy.
Yeah.
Garrison is the 1%.
Jesus fucking
Okay.
Christ.
I will be getting this money back, by the way.
What the fuck you mean?
Oh my god.
Garrison.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Okay.
The Questbuy Rat is just counting a pile of gold. And also rubles.
And also rubles.
You know, I have this spare thread of fate that I have yet to use that we got at the very beginning of the campaign, and I keep forgetting that I have it.
Yeah.
It happened like that.
I'll use it. L-A-E-K-E. Sure.
What does Thread of Fate do again?
I couldn't tell you.
If you use it, it basically leads you to something relevant to your current goals or objectives.
Oh, we could have used that at the rocks.
If you would have reminded me, that would have been great. Dirk.
I didn't fucking know till right now.
I think I announced it like more than once. I just keep forgetting about it.
You think I?
I also have cigarettes. I have cigarettes.
You have cigarettes?
Why the fuck do you have cigarettes?
Yes.
Okay.
Who did that?
Garrison is a smoker.
That is
Fair.
true. Me when I do a little dancey dance.
Well, this has been interesting.
How do you feel?
I feel as though I've allowed terrible things to transpire.
But you did it because you love us.
Yeah.
You keep paying us too.
Yeah, you just keep giving us money.
Fucking Matt. Dad, I want you to know the actions you took were so Matt-like that I just referred to you as Matt because this felt like something he would have done.
This is something that I have done in the past.
This is a fair point.
I have had a bag of perpetual money in the past.
That is an unfortunate turn of events.
I feel like the only other thing I could have done is put the restriction on the bag that it only works like once per day.
Mm-hmm. But even still, that would have been a lot of free will.
Yeah, I
Even
would
this
have
Questbuy
just been like, you
song,
can
I'm
walk into any store and immediately buy their most expensive item.
And then you just sell it back to them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need to.
Well, that's true.
But yes, as you exit the Questbuy with your ill-gotten goods, Teresa is waiting for you outside, and she says, "Unfortunately, Dirk, I will not be attending with your journey up to the mountain."
Why are you always not attending with my journey up in the mountains?
She smiles and says, "Because it will be cold."
You know what? You always did kind of hate the cold. I'll accept that. That seems like an acceptable reason.
Besides, I would just slow you down on a long mountain trek.
You see better than like all of us. Don't even. I mean, not like see, but like you can see the future. So can't you just like choose not to trip?
I can see several futures in which I die if I hypothermia.
Okay, you know what? That was uncalled for.
If I had my magic pouch, I could have bought you a tunic.
She also sighs and says, "I also have a side project I'm working."
You always have a side project. When do I get to be the side project?
You're my main quest.
Aww. Thanks.
However, I'm a completionist, and so I must also accomplish all of the side quests.
Acceptable reasons. Carry on.
Evander, I bought a ukulele.
Cool. Do you know how to play it?
No, absolutely not. I barely read the charts because the words are blurring together.
Fair.
Garrison, can you read?
I can read. I just need classes, and I just choose not to use them.
I thought you were implying you were falling asleep.
No.
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 But yeah, Teresa says, "I need to be heading off." We, actually. She looks at Goliath. It's like, we have somewhere we need to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Take care of each other. Please don't die. If you die, I'll crash out. I swear to God. I won't be able to take anymore.
Don't worry, it's not on my to-do list.
Okay. Okay, cool. 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 you sure?
And her and Goliath begin making their way toward the exit of the camp. After she gives you a hug.
I do love hugs. Which is surprising.
Goliath also gives Barry a fist bump for reasons unclear. With his one arm. Oh wait, no, Goliath.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've had this exact discussion before. We bought him another arm.
Yeah, Goliath does in fact have another arm. That is actually the arm that he gives you the fist bump with. Is the new arm that was made by Blitz.
Okay.
And they head off. I think in the background you see John is kind of sitting reading, looking kind of frustrated, and you see Archibald. It's kind of a morbid sight, actually. It's both cute and morbid. Archibald is sitting on a tree stump, playing with what appears to be a squirrel skeleton.
Ooh. Very interesting, buddy. Very interesting indeed. I feel like I should do something about that, but I don't really have it in me.
I don't have the spoons.
I don't have the spoons.
But yeah, I think unless there is anything anyone wants to do in the bandit camp that we could wrap up, I think probably just call this session a shopping session, and the next session we'll actually have the adventure.
Don't you just love
Okay.
shopping?
Look, it needs to happen occasionally. It was a work shopping session. We got some shopping done, got some leveling done. We inspected our inventories and made sure we knew what we had.
Yes, all good things,
Oh, I have thought of one thing. The Questbuy Rat actually runs out, and specifically, I think runs over to you, Garrison, and says, "Oh, I've just thought of something. You should give me 300 gold."
No.
He holds out 3 sets of Stones of Far Speech. He says, "You'll kind of want these, seeing as your guild seals are kaput."
Oh. I guess I will buy the new phones.
So he gives you 3 stones in exchange for 300 gold, and you divvy them out between the party members. So now you do have a way of communicating over long distances.
I was just gonna yell really loudly, but this works too.
That won't work. That won't work so great on a mountaintop.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain. I'm pretty sure it is not recommended.
You know, I don't think I believe you.
Oh yeah. All right. If it is all right with everybody, I think that is where we will call it.
Actually, no, it's not alright with me. I want 17 more hours.
No. Unfortunately, I have to work.
Evil, vile, putrid.
Unfortunately, my stomach is starting to make the rumblies.
Unless you guys want to pay me.
I don't have money.
One
in this society.
Who has spare cash in this economy?
Who has cash in this economy? Okay.
All right. I will talk to you all later.
Peace out.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, crap, I gotta stop the recording before I leave.